Hey guys, and thanks for dropping by Design by Kathy today. Today I'm going to do a canvas pour. I want to talk a little bit, and so if you don't mute me, you'll hear some of the things that I want to talk about that I've been seeing people post, questions and things they've been posting on some Facebook group pages, some concerns and things such as that. So I want to be addressing those. I don't want to take up too much time in this intro. So if you listen for a little while, I want to talk to you a little bit about if you get discouraged or getting discouraged, why do fluid art in the first place. And so we're going to address a few little of those things while we create something pretty cool. So let's get started. Okay, so I have an 11 by 14 size canvas here. I got this at Hobby Lobby, and I just want to say Hobby Lobby is having a very, very awesome sale today. I don't know exactly when it ends, but like paints, all these were, all my these paints that I got were all 30% off. So if you're needing some craft refills, I'd recommend dashing into a Hobby Lobby. I had to drive quite a ways to get to ours, but it was worth it, I think. So I'm going to start off with this, putting a base down on this 11 by 14 canvas, and I'm just going to be using a basic white. And then I have this, it says pearl finish. I don't know that it'll really give much of anything or not. Maybe not. But because I wanted basically almost a white background, but I did want a little bit of, I don't know. Let's see if it just gives it a little different something. So I have added one part paint to 2 parts of the Floetrol, which, by the way, I found today at Home Depot for 1 gallon for $13. So that was a fun little purchase also. I was gone so long, my husband said, "Did you buy off the store?" And I said, "Well, not exactly. I bought everything I got was either on sale or I had a coupon for." So in my book, I thought I did really good. So I've seen a lot of people that have been posting, and I know people are so much freer to post stuff on Facebook. And there's several groups that I got into because I wanted to follow, and I enjoy seeing what other people are doing. And some of I don't enjoy negative though, and I hope you guys don't either. I just don't think we just got too much negative. And to paint, especially to do flow art and fluid painting, it's just not a negative thing. So I wanted to address a couple of things that I have seen while I do this. So meanwhile, I'm going to go ahead and pour this and get this spread all over my canvas here. One of the things I've seen that a lot of people, feel like they're frustrated, that they've watched so many videos and they're just frustrated. And then some comments were, "Well, you've watched too many videos." Personally, folks, I don't think you can watch too many videos. And I'll tell you my reason. Each person, no matter their level of experience, they've got something to bring to the table. And that one little thing that may not have made sense, that one person did, and you watch somebody else's and it's like, "Oh, yeah, that makes perfect sense now." So I wouldn't say that, I'm not going to tell you just to watch my videos. I watch videos all the time. I still totally enjoy watching videos. I'm in awe of what people can do. And especially when they, get to doing the real, let's say, fancy smancy things. Or, what some may consider to be fancy. However you feel to look at it. Now, I'm liking this pearl in here. That's pretty cool. Wish I may need a little more paint, but we're going to see if we can get it to spread. I think it just gave it a little extra something. So anyway, back to my whatever you want to call it. I'm not really ranting, but my second thing, and I've thought about this, and I tried something the other day just to play around with, and I went through 4 canvases with this particular little technique that I was trying to do. Well, I watched some very awesome, videos of it, so I certainly couldn't say it was the fault of the video person who did the video by any means. So I definitely couldn't I couldn't say that. And then I just wanted to find more and more to watch, because when I tried it myself, like I said, I went through 4 canvases. So if you're feeling frustrated as you're watching more and more videos and you're like, oh, I really want to try that, well, go for it. Try it. My goodness, you can always. I've got 4 canvases. I'm going to cover up with some, what is that stuff? The sealer stuff. Anyway, sorry, that just left my brain. But I'm going to cover them up and I'm going to reuse them. It's not a waste. It's not a waste at all. But I'm going to keep trying the technique before I show you guys. I want to feel like I can do it. But anyway, so those are just a little few things that I want to talk about. I just feel like negative people, this maybe isn't the thing for you. And I don't understand. I really don't understand why anybody would want to pour paint and be negative. I just don't get it. Anyway, so here is my recommendation. Do what you feel comfortable with until you're so comfortable with it that it's like second nature to you. Just keep doing it. And then it won't feel as, when you start trying some of the ones, that are have a little bit more, I guess you could say, difficulty level, or, a little bit more steps or whatever, you won't feel as intimidated or afraid to jump out and try them. Or that's at least the way it is for me. And like I said, I do this because I absolutely love to pour paint. It's relaxing to me to watch it flow across the canvas. And I'm going to get a close-up. I don't know if you can really tell how freaking cool that little bit of pearl looks in here. I love it. Okay, and one of my favorite things to do that it did take me a while to do is the string art, or there's not the string art. That's a whole different ballgame, isn't it? But using the strings. I am going to do something just a little bit different though. Normally, I dip my string all down in the paint. So I'm gonna do it just a little bit different. So let me get everything where I know you can see it, and we'll go from there. Okay, so I've got my string, my little cotton string, cut in about yay long pieces. I don't know, 24 whatever inches, and I've got just this little, I don't know, it was from food delivery. And I'll try to get this. I'm just gonna pour like some little puddles, if you will, along in here, alternating. This is a navy blue, and I have it's called royal fuchsia. Okay, so you can see how I have it just kind of laid down in there. So I'm gonna take my string, and be sure and have your paper towels. Paper towels are always a must to have. And I'm gonna just see if I'm gonna squish the string down in there as best I can. You do want your whole entire string covered. That is one thing I can tell you. You want the string completely covered with your paint. As you can see, I am just saturating the string in the paint. Okay, now I'm going to lay it on, and I'm just going to loop it back and forth. I'm going to start my loop here, and then I'm going to go back and forth, You can even do a little loop-de-loop here and there. And then you're gonna pick your, whatever, if you wanna center all of them together or have them flowing out of here differently. And you're just gonna start to gently, gently pull your string down through here. Now, I'm going to use a different string for the next one, simply because that one would have too much white on it. So I have another piece cut and ready. Just going to do the very same process again. I did, with this paint that I've got in my string, I did put some, also some Floetrol in that instead of just straight paint. Like I said, play around with how you lay the string on here. I'm going to do a couple of little short flowers in through here. I'm going to do one more. Now, if you've watched some of my other videos, I've done this using a single color. I have done some with multicolor, but I don't know. I just fell in love with this royal fuchsia and this navy blue. So I guess there we have it. And I'm just zigzagging back and forth, back and forth. Like I said, play around with doing like a little loop-de-loop like that or like that. I'm gonna put one little tiny one. I know that, like, I've got an even number, and I think, you know, people say, isn't it like when you're decorating, you know, everybody says go odd numbers, do threes or so on. I'm not sure about that, but we're gonna put one teeny tiny one right here. And especially since I have enough paint to do that, so, and I've got a little spot there, so let's just do it. Why not? And there we have it, folks. Just that is all there was to that. I want you to have fun pouring paint. Have as much fun as I do. I don't know, I just want you to have fun and enjoy it. Hey, I look forward to your questions, comments, likes, and shares, and I love you subscribers. Thank you so much. And hey, if you're just dropping in, I hope you'll subscribe. And you know, because I like to cover the uncovered things. So, hey guys, you have a great day.